let's get to it. It's time to get to work. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. It's all up and running, I think. I wonder how it's looking. My channel. I'm gonna have to take a look at the resolution and stuff like that. How's the resolution? It's okay. I don't think I can do better than that, actually. It's all up and running, I think. I'd like to have a better camera, so someday. So what I realized was that if I inherit from base enemy like I do now, then I have to use a pawn. If I use a pawn, then I can't use, let's see, it's called pawn movement, Unreal. Let's take a look at that. Add input vector, adds the given vector to the authenticated input in the world space, input yours. Okay, but what if we decide to use one of those, utilize that either way? Let's see, because that would mean that the way that I've set up things right now would not be really appropriate. Because I tried to do it manually, but it's not really working. It's not working. Let's see here. Hello? So let's create the movement component here. Movement component. Movement component. Newborn movement component is incomplete. Excuse me? What? What are you talking about? Windows. But I have to attach it to the thing, right? I think. So I have to attach it to my character. What? New pawn movement component. Is this something that's already in the pawn, maybe? It is, okay. Pawn movement. Yeah, it's already in there. Then we're not gonna do that. I wonder if we can just reference this without... Like if I do this, can I do get movement component? I can, okay. Lovely. We can leave some of this stuff be. And this we can comment out, I think. Like so. It's like I have to dodge this whole mic. It's a bit annoying. I wonder if I can do something like this. I don't know. Oh, that's even more distracting. Holy shit. I don't know where to put it because I need to be able to see the keyboard. I'm sorry for the noise. Let's take a look. Like so, yeah, that's good. So if we get the... Actually, we can still do that here, I think. So if we do this... Actually, I wonder if that's even worth it. Because if if I just go in here and call add, what's it called? Add input vector. Add movement input. Will be in the opposite direction. Base pawn classes won't automatically apply movement. It's up to the user to do so in the tick event. Subclasses such as a character and a default pawn automatically handle as input and move. So you mean that if I do this, I have to do that here. Let's just create an F vector. Vector. And we do 1, 0, 0. So then I should move 1 unit in that direction every frame. Let's take a look at that. Let's pour up some coffee too. Pressure in this thing, it's crazy. There we go, so good. Lovely. So if we do this, does it move? It doesn't, but it should be doing that every frame. Scale input, we do that with 1. It's not force. I might need to rebuild like this and then just restart the project. There we go. Let's take a little look. Maybe that is what is wrong. We shall see, we shall see. I wonder if I can pull up, yeah, there we go. Is it not launching? It's not. Weird. Does it, will you move? You won't. Because it should, every single frame be moving in this direction. If we can do times 10, because that would be the movement speed. We can find movement speed. Then we should do that times delta time as well, but we don't have to do that right now because it's not moving at all. And this should just be happening. Add movement input, add movement input, because it said something like it doesn't apply it unless it's a default pawn, right? Base classes won't automatically, base pawn classes won't automatically apply movement. It's up to the user to do so in the tick event. Subclasses such as character and default pawn automatically handle this input. Okay. Then maybe if I just derive from character instead. Like, we can get rid of all of this. Like, it's so much easier to just do this with a character, right? It's a bit like cheating though, but it'll be fine. Yeah, we don't have a super, we don't have... Actually, I don't want to do that. I want the base enemy to inherit from that then. A character. Create default sub object. Create default. You can't do that? What the fuck? What do you mean? Set can be damaged. A base enemy that's derived from include definition. Create the default sub-object. Yeah, so there we go. Okay. So now, at the very least, that will work, right? The problem is, because we have this other little enemy, we can turn this off, called a roller enemy that inherits from the pawn. However, it does not use the character, but it will be forced to be using the character. A pawn. So we gotta make it a pawn. How much does it break? Not terribly much. Yeah, it just doesn't have anything to override these things. That's too bad, but that's okay. Because it would be nice to just be able to override them, so I can use the same functionality between everything. But we're just trying to make like a baseline for our enemies, so we don't have to worry about the annoying stuff, or at least make the movement and stuff like that a bit easier to handle. We can get rid of timeline. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we're not using here right now. We could have the tick. Was it like do tick or something? Tick event. Beer allow. I don't remember. This primary actor. Primary actor tick can ever tick. True. That's good. Let's see then. So we have the move to location, and let's say we do that from the base enemy, then we could actually just implement some base functionality that we could utilize. Which would be because when we do what's the difference here if we do this inside of let's say we do this inside of a what's it called, like a behavior tree, then the whole thing is that we won't need this, right? Because the behavior tree will handle that for us because it has built-in move to location functionality, which makes me not having to define it, which is, you know, way easier. What is your movement speed, sir? You don't have movement speed, right? That should be in here, I think. And if movement speed in here is 0, then if it's 0 in here, then we're just not gonna do anything with it. It's defaults only, blueprint read only. category, base stats. And that's float called movement speed. So the whole thing, however, this doesn't, we don't need this because we can just use the character movement, of course. Yeah. What happened, because we can't use this, that's useless. The AIC, we have the little behavior tree here, that looks good. So if we activate this, will it break? Yeah, it's just gonna crash. Where does it blow? Character movement component. What script? Is it the roller enemy? So near it's on a pawn, place enemy. My roller, it's not doing much in here. I think that should be fine. So why does it crash? Set can be damaged to true. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not sure I even have to set this since we're doing it in here. I don't want to do that because it's a character, but it's not a player character. Can this stop? Health component. It does have the health component. Yep. Let's rebuild. There we go. Let's hop and take a little look in game. Because this one should be just radically different. Yes, sir. That means we can go down here, take this guy. Down like 80. What will my lord? Assertion failed, get capsule component. Where's it invoked? Sorry for the small text here. Launch on. Control. I wonder if it's something that I set up that's, I mean, it is obviously something that I set up that's wrong. That wasn't the problem. That was not the problem. Let's check if it's the behavior tree or perception. It is not. It happens even before that. So where is the problem? Jesus. Because they were in the player, and it's also deriving from a character. Is there something here that I'm not doing? Because I don't need to have the camera component or anything like that. Whoa. Root component collision. That doesn't feel great that I'm not able to change it like at all. Let's remove this guy. No, did get removed from there, yeah. So the problem we know at least for a fact was that thing. Call function. Set health. One by class. Right. Oh, this one doesn't have a health component, right? That's false only, blueprint read write. It needs to have a U health component. So it needs to be one of those. This might actually be why it's crashed. And then we go down here and we health component equals create default subobject U health component text component. Now we gotta restart. This is a bit frustrating, you know, having to restart constantly. But it's okay. It is alright. Let's do that. Just think yeah, it's compiled. It's all well and good. There we go. Very nice, very nice. And here we want to go ahead and create something derived from a ranged enemy. I'm gonna call it BP ranged enemy. It's taking a little while here. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. That's stupid. I wanted to add a blueprint, not a C++. I was dumb. Let's do that again. Range enemy blueprint class BP underscore, and we're gonna put that in AI range enemy. Lovely. And now we're going here. We can get this guy, apply, put him down a little bit. So what happens if I put you in the game now? Little AI. There you are. It doesn't crash. It doesn't have the BPCs or the UI damage display and the component for health display. This one needs to be vertically offset by like 100. Probably a bit more on this one. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, that looks fine. It's enormous. Let's change that a bit. We can make this one a little smaller too. There we go. Now we need to have you be possessed by the AI or the AI controller, which we can do here. AIC range the enemy. Auto possess, whirl or spawn. What will you do? Nothing? Huh? Let's compare to this guy. That's okay. Report ranged? No. We wanna have you work with. Oh wait, I did this. Stupid ass. Okay, so now it is running. Where is it? It is detecting me at the very least. Why is it not? Oh right, it's facing the wrong way. Jeez. Negatively 90. Now it's facing the wrong way in terms of, you know, well, this. I want to change the eye height, I think. Okay, it's detection height. It's doing that very high up. Sense. That's okay. It runs the BT base. Let's take a look at the BT base. It's this one. Put you over here. I'd love to be able to dock this into this window, but I can't. So what will you do? Target actor is set, so it doesn't set it, but it's not patrolling either. This goes straight to waiting. The patrol range is 0. 50,000. What will you do? It does patrol. Alright, so now then it's just that it's not currently detecting the player, but that's okay. We can fix that. So on AI perception change, it should be detecting me. Perceived actor. Update. Sight. Target actor. Runs the behavior tree, but that's correct already. So it goes in here and it checks. No, I have not seen the player. Runs the EQS and it moves to. Right. You're hella fast too. Let's change that. This works beautiful. Was that random? Claim. Target actor set. Okay, let's check. Why? Because I don't think I have to do anything in there. Well, I don't think, but I'm not sure, so we're gonna have to find out. If we take a look at this roller, I set both the target key, but I do set the target key here as well. Yes, sir. And in the BT base, I do run over target location rather. Oh, I don't use target locate. I don't set the location. You see. And this one's gonna have a vector. What do I do in these? Right. Set value as vector. I'm gonna call it target. So value as object. Gotta get this one. I'm gonna plug it all out. Then we're gonna have something that responds to target actor. I think that's what we call it. Target actor, target location, and has line of sight. Yeah. So now we're gonna put in this guy. Set value as bool. So has line of sight. Now, you little monkey script, what will you do? Update target location. Get actor location. Plug it in. Police, do you detect? You do! Hey, look at that. Baby trees are kinda cool. Oh, he doesn't respond to being killed. Oops. On death. Destroyed. I'm actually very happy with this. I need to fix though, because it's taking damage but it's not responding to it. Kinda annoying. Okay, but we can put that in right now as well. I think we just gotta figure out what kind of stimulus it's receiving. So it needs to receive stimulus that is from taking damage, which means we have to add in the perception, we have to add another site or another configuration which needs to be damage. Starts enable, we don't care about the age currently. So when it gets hit, it takes damage, which we have to report, or does that just on perception or something? On perception, it's not it. Override, let's see, can I AI perception? Here we go. Event dispatchers. On perception updated. What do we get here? We get updated actors. But it's not, I don't really think it's an actor that we're going to be updating here. It's rather, it's something else. Like we're not gonna loop over an array of actors because we're gonna take a damage, which means that once we receive the on take any damage event, which is this one, we can bind that on begin play. Then we gotta do something. So what can we do with the perception? On target perception updated, what does that mean? Notifies all bound objects that the perception info has been updated for a given target. The notification is broadcast for any received stimulus or change state according to stimulus configuration. Broadcast on any received stimulus or change state. It's no longer valid. Might want to move these to special BP here for okay. So it doesn't really seem like we should be using perception updated then, because that's not really that explanatory. If anyone has any clue how to do this shit, please give me a holler. How the fuck? I don't know, man. I do not know. Very strange. So do I have to do report damage event? Event location will report it as instigator's location at the moment of event happening. Oh, okay. So this might be where we do it. Any damage. Any damage. Report. Damage amount. Doesn't. No, I mean that would be too easy though, so that's okay. Because I think we need to break the stimulus. It's successfully sensed. Let's go ahead and move all of this. Here we're gonna have to do a switch. Sense. Do we have anything that does that thing for us? I just want the switch. A normal switch we don't. How do I? Like, come on. Switch. We don't want to break it. Switch. Come on. Get sense glass or stimulus. That must be it. If branch. How do we switch case U5 census flow control switch on sense perceive no AI. I do look forward to mess with the gameplay tags though. That looks like a lot of fun. like for creating some weird shit. I don't know. It's gonna be cool. How do I switch this? Jeez. Data registry. Break set members. Stamina. Make array. Operators. Set. Struct. Select. What? What? Check if sends. How do they do it? How do the Unreal people do this? This event will fire when the perception system receives an update and will return an array of actors that signal the update. So maybe, okay, maybe I should be using that then. So on perception, update. Perception, update. For each, we're gonna check if it's instigated by the player. Branch. Player, character. If it is, then we want to continue. Can we break? For because the break should just hope to complete it, right? Okay, here we go, and then we can set the perception location. Disappear. I'd like to see though what kind of perception, like what kind of stimulus we got. That's the problem. Stimulus. Because then we have to plug this in. And I can't really... Component as tag AI perception. info updated. Don't we at least get some info, right? But here we add. The thing is, when we do this, we get a stimulus and we get an actor, and that information we can use. But we have to check what kind of stimulus we got. So if we do this and we do brand, no, get. Let's say we do this. So if we successfully sensed, we can move those over here. If we successfully sense this object, then we want to get the sense class, because we want to know what kind of sense we are dealing with. Like if it's a damage, or if it's a if it's damage sense, or if it's you know, something else. Then we gotta check. Can we switch on that one? What if I do this? Switch. Can I get? Do we have an enum for senses? U5 enum for senses. AI sense. Sense exposed in blue. That's not what I'm looking for. I'd love to be able to have this as an enum, so I could just send or get the information as an enum rather than having to do it like this, because now I have to brand if this one is equal to, you know, and then do some sense shit. AI sense damage, and then I have to branch again. Like, if it's true, do that, you know. And that is a pain in the ass. That's not good. Because this is not how we want to be able to do. This is not how we want to do this. And that one we can still plug in there, I think. If it's false, do that. This up here. Jeez, this looks awful. If it is true, then we wanna do this. This one we can remove. This we can remove. And we wanna do. We're gonna set that. Actually, we're gonna check. We want to check if we have line of sight. Get blackboard, get blackboard. Get the value as bool. Make literal, and we're gonna do as line of sight. Because if it has line of sight, then we don't have to do anything, because then it already knows who shot it. Otherwise, we're gonna want to update target location. that. Because it's the stimuli location. Or do we want to get a stimulus location? It doesn't respond to it currently. Because what I'm thinking is, let's go ahead and move this one over here. Like, how does it actually? Right, so we can still have it be trying to... Actually, we can just get the target actor as well. Let's go ahead and do that. It doesn't respond. If I shoot it now, then it should be setting the thing. Instigated by instigator. Event location. Then it should be reporting the damage. And that does go to the AI sense damage. Yes, sir. If it's true, then we're gonna check if it has line of sight. If it doesn't, we do this. That's some logic error. Lame. Not doing what it's supposed to. I mean, it is, but it's not doing what I want it to do. What if we... oh yeah, we can just plug in the damage as well. Oh, hello. Responding. I mean, we're already approaching a bit of some resemblance of an AI. At least it's patrolling and stuff like that. We're gonna have it spawn a little here and there though before we can actually have this work properly. Oh, whoa, yeah, maybe we should do that. In deals by AI precision stimuli source. Do I have to do that? Do I need to do that? Like, do I need to go into this one and add a stimuli source? Maybe. Add a new one, a damage. What does, how will it respond? It doesn't. What did it say here? Okay, but we can do Blackboard, add a new bool that's called was attacked. And at that point, if, right, so we can just take this, attacked, was attacked, target actor, was attacked is set. At that point, we want to do this as well. Can I do that? I cannot. God, that would be neat. And we gotta go in here, and we're gonna wanna do. We don't need that anymore. If that's line of sight, and if that's false, then we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do set value as, where's the blackboard? What blackboard do we use here? I'm not referencing the same blackboard. Blackboard. This one. And here we're gonna do set value. Bool. True. If it already has line of sight, go there. Have to make literal, and that's gonna be what's damaged. Right. What was attacked? Aha. So, yep. So now we're getting there, but it's not getting the location, or is it just not moving with speed? It is trying to move. Okay. Stimulus location. Perceived actor. What if we do that instead? Let's take a little look. What are you gonna do? It does try to move to the target location. Okay. Now it saw me, so it's okay. Cool. But what if I do this? Because then the problem is that it thinks that the perceived actor is the bullet. I mean, it is the perceived actor, but that's not the instigator. So we need to get the instigator, the receiver location, but that should be itself, right? It is itself. Because if we do this. What? Wait, hold on. No, it doesn't actually go in there. It doesn't go in there at all. It doesn't receive any stimuli from this source. AI doesn't receive damage stimuli. How do I stimulate that source? Because one would think it wouldn't be this hard. Because now what it should do is it should go in there, and then it should move to that location. We have the sense is set up. I think we're trying to respond to the damage down here, but it's not really doing what I want it to. Get sense class. Get sense class. Sense. AI sense event damage. Sense event damage. 'Cause it is being damaged. Which should mean it has line, it just gets line of sight. Why is it not doing it? It's so annoying. Damage actor is self. Gear versus self. Get controller. It's not it. Sense. It's not in here. So it's not the event damage. AI sense config damage, maybe. That might actually be it. It is not. God damn. So annoying. How does it actually... What does it actually do in here? Let's pull this up. Well, like, what's the perception in here? Doesn't respond. Can I... It doesn't respond like at all. I mean, maybe it's not supposed to work like that. Can't find... You can't find your way up? Yeah, now we can. Here it comes. You forgot about me, asshole. Alright. It doesn't pathfind. Yeah, so you can't walk up the stairs. Buddy, what are you doing? Why can't you walk up here? What? What? It's too tight. It's trying to walk in stairs and just can't manage. Because it's trying to walk to this one, but it's not... its pathing is a little too tight. Rather, I mean, it's not really the pathing so much as it is the stairs being too small. Let's go ahead and fix that real fast, so we actually can try using stairs. Dun, 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 dun. Now you should be able to find your way up. Yes, sir, there we go. No. You have to perceive that. All right. We can't be using... This condition needs to be over here. We cannot be doing the perceived actor hashtag like in that way. I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'll be right back. Total. Hello. I am back. So continue work on this. So the problem was the stimuli sources. Rather that the damage stimuli isn't being well stimulated. What does that mean? Gonna have some coffee, and then we're gonna get back to work. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So where were we here? Yeah, lovely. I've been streaming for I don't know where. A while. What is it? Stimuli source component on the same map. First, we put the pawn with the air controller and the actor with the stimuli source component in the same map. We try to print the string when the source is detected. Enable this mode. Yeah, that's okay. Peripheral. Yeah, that's vision detection. That's not what we want to do. So what we actually wanted to do, right, is have it be stimulated when we take, or when the targets take damage. So U5 damage stimuli. Let's take a look here. What are we? Oh, I've watched this before. Yeah, controller, not fire.
The action attack and your play montage from a previous video. We're going to create a notification on this montage that triggers out this on notify begin. And this list more forwards.
That's not
So
really.
go back to your character, and after we got out hit actor will be the. So now we've set up the dominant sense. We can change here to damage as well. That just prioritizes damage over the rest, but you don't have to. That's totally fine. Prioritizes damage. So I'm going to my the actual code and do something. Okay. So I'm
What?
to be able to be sensed. Click compile and then test this out. If I turn on my apostrophe default debugs, I hit the apostrophe key and push 4 on the numpad, you can see the events, and you can see the damage event come up in the red circle. Okay, so I need to be able to port that back to be 0 and 1. We need to add one more pin to this, and that's 2.
No,
and that refers to
fuck.
the damage configuration.
What is he?
Change. There you go.
What does he get the perceptions from, man?
So
This is pissing me off.
play. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to look
No,
at
go back here, go back here.
this.
From what are you receiving all these
Next thing
sensors?
you do is change how this bottom one works. Okay, this updated perception updated. So I'm going to turn the majority of this into a function, and the bit I'm going to turn into function is going to be everything up to this for each loop here, where we're taking this sense stimuli array. Okay, with it all selected, if you right click on it, you can go collapse to function, and you can name your function whatever you like. So here we're going to do is complete. No, what should we call it? Let's complete senses. Not the greatest name in the world, but it'll do nonetheless. So there's our function, complete senses, and when we go in there, we can see the code that we just highlighted. So this code is going to change somewhat. First of all, I'm going to do disconnect all of these nodes here, okay, and connect. Let's complete senses. Not the greatest name in the world.
So what he does is he gets the perception updated, right? So perception updated, and then he get senses or whatever. So for each. Right, so and then here he'd get the sense. Oh, get perception, get active perception. Right, so that's how we can get the info. Switch? Oh, break. Last sensed stimuli get if it is A, and then we split this, combine, break, branch. So then if it is successfully sensed, then we wanna take it and we wanna can't do that. That's interesting. Array element, which is an A stimuli structure. What's the difference between that and this one? That's also a stimulus structure. But that one I can... why can't I do that? Get class. Equal. AI sense. Damage. Branch. This. And now hook that up to this. Please work. Bom bom bom. Did it do anything? Nah. So. No, it didn't get set right. No, it didn't. That's annoying. Very, very annoying. If it has line of sight. It doesn't. And so it continues.
Okay, this updated perception updated. So I'm going to turn the majority of this into a function, and the bit I'm going to turn into a function is going to be everything up to this for each loop here, where we're taking this sense stimuli array. Okay, with it all selected, if you right click on it, you can go collapse to func.
That I don't really need to do that.
And you can name your function whatever you like. So here we're going to do is complete. No, what should we call it? Let's complete senses. Not the greatest name in the world, but it'll do nonetheless. So there's our function, complete senses, and when we go in there, we can see the code that we just highlighted. So this code is going to change somewhat.
Hold up. This is the important part. We can save that. Here we can just split, and we should get all the shit that he got. Yeah.
Disconnect all of these nodes here. Okay, and I'm going to right click on the array element and recombine the struct pin. This array element here is the AI stimulus structure. I'm going to store that as a local variable. This is why I want to put it into a function. So drag off of there and promote to local variable. We'll leave that like so, and name this one local sense. Okay, so here's my local sense. So on the loop, this is the sense that we're currently looking at. So previously we were setting a branch up with a condition of checking the tag for the noise. We don't want that. We're going to get rid of that. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the array index of our array. Now this is important because the array index actually refers to the number of the sense in the array. And the array, click on
what?
is this thing over here on the right, where it says senses config. So array index 0 refers to the site, array index 1 refers to the hearing. So with array index,
if it's 1,
drag this out and type in switch on int.
Right. So if it is 1, we can do this. That's crazy. I mean, this is probably not gonna do it, because, or at least I don't think so. No, it's still not doing it. Wait, it did! It did it! It did it! That's so cool! I set it. Stacked, and then once you get there, I want you to stop. That's so, oh my god, finally. I've been trying to get this to work like for a long time. I'm very happy that it finally does. Hell yes, man. Hell yeah. That does make me happy. Let's go. Okay. So I didn't think you'd have to do it that way. Like you have to. Because doesn't that also mean that I can? I mean, this I could pretty much just collapse into like sensed or whatever. But we can get this one, get location, where we can split it. Still Stimulus location. Did it do it there? Like properly? Or did it just actually we're gonna have to put this onto a decorator. Awards stuff. Actually, this one already awards lower priority. Hold up a minute. So it sensed, but it had to wait for this, but we want to abort that. Hold up. Because it does that, and if I do this, it doesn't set immediately. Now it sets, and it runs. Wait, did it just find me like that? Did he actually just find me instantly? That can't be right. If I do that... Is it true? What? That's not really right, I don't think. Okay. Okay. So why does it not... Why does it not do that? Is it this one? Because it should at least move into the position that we've been set. Target location. Oh, we set that right in here. I'd also like to do a little draw. Debug sphere or whatever. At the location of the stimuli. Hold up. So, and that's where it was stimuli. What? Why does it set was attacked to true? It should only do that here. What? Because I walk into the stimuli, doesn't it just... It does. I'm not... It doesn't take damage, what do you mean? Where is it drawing the stimulus? It's not drawing the stimulus. It's not setting it properly. Because this doesn't happen. That makes no sense. It's not responding to it. Oh, that's frustrating. Because we know that this shit works at least. Like it walks to the right position if it gets triggered. Because if it's the air perception and it's number 1, then it goes in there and it goes... Oh yeah, this works. Sick. And if it's not, then I should lose sight to 3 seconds. The target should be gone. Because it also aborts lower priority, which now means it's chasing me. Let's see, please. It doesn't do that properly, but that's okay. Oh, right. So now he's chasing me. Let's break line of sight for quite a while. Maybe he breaks. No, it doesn't switch back. Because it just keeps chasing. That's a bit annoying. Because should it not... No, shouldn't it just do this? Let's set it to not have a target. No. We should do this. Does it do it with the line of sight at the very least? Like, does it... Because now it has... Now it's false. And after 3 seconds after seeing me, it should... Now it should... Yeah, now it's false. No, it's true. So it does do that at least. But this one never gets set to null. We don't gotta mess with that right now. Let's see. Oh. Open a window. Oh, that's gonna be loud. I'm sorry. Let's close that again. There's a bunch of builders and stuff outside. Some ships on the floor. So, I don't know how this works on YouTube and stuff. Like how it works with views and stuff like that, if it's... I don't know. I wonder. See. So what happens is that sometimes it senses it, right? But it seems to me that it only senses once it actually sees me. Like this doesn't count as a sense. Now it saw me or whatever. Let's take a look at the... Do I need to call or define these things as a stimuli? Like this would be really annoying if this is what we need to do, but it would make sense. I guess it would make sense. Yeah, because that doesn't set them to... Now it sets him to was attacked. But that's... he wasn't. He wasn't attacked. Fucking hell, man. Excuse my language. That's line of sight, that's correct. That's the same way we used there. We don't update anything else here. If I just walk in front of him, he's not gonna think that I'm attacking him. No, if I shoot him, he still doesn't think I'm attacking him. Why does he then sometimes trigger that stuff? Makes no sense. If I shoot him here, now I have triggered a stimuli. There it did it. It realized, like, for a second that, oh, I was attacked. But why is it not overriding everything? Get actor's perception. Own perception updated. What if we just blop, do that? What are you gonna do? How will you respond to this? That makes no difference. What? But there it did. What? What? What's going on? What the? It's like sometimes. Is it that the bullets get destroyed when the sense happened? So if we do sensed location, no, but that can't be right because we're setting it. Yeah, like this doesn't matter because if it gets damaged, then it just does the chase anyway. Was attacked. Update target location. And this is the same stuff. This isn't ever being drawn, not a single time. Damn. This one, it doesn't need to be to the player, it's the query context item. Because now he was obviously attacked. Why are you not responding to that, sir? What is your purpose here, sir? Still does not respond. I'll be able to kill him. Like, how far do we get here? Does it, if we do print? Do we get here? Print spring. Hello. It doesn't even begin this thing. It doesn't even begin this, like, at all. Get actor perception. Like the actor doesn't have any perception. What do you? Or is it referring to this? Maybe actually. Yeah, perception updated. Let's do that. What is it now? That's kind of interesting. That's correct. I don't know. I'm gonna take a break here.